Hey Rad Reelers, recently I did a fishing video. I gave a mild demonstration of a new technique that I learned for throwing an 8-foot cast net. I had to learn a new method because this new cast net that I have is very heavy. Now this method is by far the simplest and the easiest. You are just going to be amazed when you see how easy it is to throw an 8-foot cast net, and you don't have to put the lead in your mouth. So let's get on with this awesome tutorial. All right, so I think everybody knows that you just have to curl the rope in your hand, right? It's pretty much a given. So I'm curling the rope in my hand that isn't my dominant throwing arm, right? I'm going to be throwing with my right arm. I'm right-handed. So first thing that I need to do is I need to just stretch this net straight out like this. With the hand that has the rope in it, okay, I'm just going to grab the net right here, right up top. I'm just kind of stretching this thing out nice and far. And then I'm just going to slide up this way. And then when I get to the point where the lead lines, where they're like tight, okay, they're tight. Let me change this camera angle. I get it to the point where the lead lines are tight, but it's about waist high. That's where I want to grab the net, right there. I take this excess and I'm just gonna loop it around. Just put it in a loop, okay? Nothing fancy there. I just looped it around and grabbed it right there. So next thing I need to do, I need to make sure that the net is clear. So make sure there's no tangles. So I'm just going to run through this net here. It's kind of hard to do it in this grass, but yeah, we'll get it done. Okay, once I do that, make sure the net is it's hanging straight, right? I'm just going to split it 50%, just an even split like that. The next thing I do is I reach down and I grab the lead line that is closest to my body. So I'm kind of going in behind the net here and grab the line down here that's closest to me. And then I'm going to put that in my index finger, but I want to make sure that that lead line is in between the loop that I made and the main net, right? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to come down on the lead line about a foot, and with these last two fingers I wrap those around the lead line, and then this part over here, the 50% part that I split, I grab that with my other three fingers. So I've got 50% on the left, 50% on the right there. Now the key to getting this to open is not to throw it really hard, and where I grabbed a hold of that line with my pinky finger and my next finger over, I want to hold on to that until actually the tension of the net, when I throw it, the tension of the net will actually cause the lead line to just come off of my fingers. So let's give this a try. Let me turn this up, and it's not a hard throw at all. It's just a very easy throw. Let's see how I do here. And there it is. Got a nice pancake serve there. See guys, that's the key. Hold on to it with your pinky and your other finger until that net opens up like a pancake, and then you can release it. Notice how my pinky and my next finger are still holding on to the net. And then once I see the net is opening like a pancake, I release those two fingers. Show you guys from the tripod angle what I'm doing here. So got the net coiled here. You can see my net is pulled out straight. I go underhand and I grab it there. Okay, I've got that held in my hand underhand, and just pull the net up here until it's about waist high, right? See, like that. And then, so I do that, I just take this and I just make a loop, just curl it, put that in my hand, and I make sure that the net is not tangled. So just go through the net here real quick, make sure nothing's tangled. There's a couple ways you can do this. A lot of times I just pull the line. Okay, that looks good. No tangles, right? So let me get you guys from this perspective. So I've got no tangles in my net. So next I'm just going to split this at 50%. Okay, got my net split at 50%. I'm just going to reach down, grab the lead line like right in the middle that's closest to me, put that on my index finger, but I make sure that that lead line is in between the main net and the loop that I made in the net. And then I'm going to reach down here about 12-15 inches, grab that with my pinky and my other finger. So I got one in my index finger, the other one's here. Now the remaining 50% of the net, I'm just going to grab that with my other 3 fingers like that. You don't have to spin the net, you don't have to do any special twisting. You just throw the net out, let the weight of the net pull the line off of your index finger, and also wait until the net pulls really tight, and then let your pinky and your other finger release the net. So that's the key, is just holding on to your pinky and your other finger until the net like completely opens. All right, so I'll show you guys from this perspective right here. All right guys, so that is the easiest way to throw an 8-foot cast net. I do want to give credit to the person that I learned it from, so I'll have that video linked in the description area. Get out there and give it a try, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya!